these products are designed, engineered, and manufactured, supplied, and installed at Nigeria. That's one of the largest crude processing facility in the world. So these products are supplied and installed by JNK, and the complete installation is done by JNK India. This is one of the largest crude processing facility in the world. I mean, even from a crude processing facility point of view, it's bigger than Reliance. Reliance, is one of the largest facility per se because they have 3 crude processing facilities at one place. But from one chain point of view, this is the largest in Nigeria, and this refinery got commissioned last year. And from the fire heater point of view, also all the 14 fire heaters in this refinery are supplied and installed by JNK. And for these, Delhi was a consultant for this job. As a unique case, they wanted to place all the fire heaters to one supplier, and only 2 suppliers in the world could get qualified. One was JNK, and the other was from an European company. So with this background, this introduction, I think already Pinkesh did the introduction for all of us. I'll just take you to the company overview. So we are just 13 years in India now, just 13 years young, so we have a long way to go. And we already had a market share of 27% in FY23. This is as per the F&S report. And however, the global market share is quite still a small percentage of about 2 to 3%, and we have a long runway in the global market share as well. And our revenue, EBITDA, and PAT for last 3 years have grown at a CAGR of almost at 70%. And the products what we handle, one is the heating equipment, which is process fire heaters and cracking furnaces and reformers. These 3 are very critical and the essential products for any processing plant, any hydrocarbon processing plant. At the beginning of the process, the raw material has to be heated, and this heating takes place anywhere between 600 to 1200 degrees centigrade. So you can just imagine the criticality involved, because even in a fuel station, when we go to a petrol station or this thing to fill up our car, we are not allowed to even talk on the mobile phone because it's such a flammable device. Whereas here in a process plant, we are heating with our equipment, which are completely thermally designed by us, mechanically designed by us, engineered by us. We heat up to 1200 degrees centigrade. So you can imagine the criticality involved. And that's how the end users and the process licensors take a lot of steps in terms of qualifying the suppliers. And the other products which we handle, which we have kind of incorporated in the last 2 to 3 years, are also waste gas and off-gas handling products, which are flares and incinerators. And because we make hydrogen in the reformers, grey hydrogen, we also folded into the green hydrogen or hydrogen fuel stations now. So we're building one of the first hydrogen fuel station is on-site generation and dispensing green hydrogen fuel station at Delhi. So soon you can see the Tata buses flying on hydrogen in Delhi. And the sectors which we operate is all the hydrocarbon processing industries like refineries, petrochemical plants, and fertilizers, and also ammonia hydrogen plants. We already serve 21 customers in India and just 8 customers in a very short span of 3 years in the export market as well. So this is just to give a background of our journey. Basically, when I started as an entrepreneur, I represented a few multinational companies for the Indian market. And NEWS was one of our customers at that time. And at NEWS, through a common friend, I met Mr. Gautam. So his initial, if you see, in NEWS, they used to call him as a reformer Gautam, because he sold so many reformers for NEWS. So he was known as reformer Gautam in Larsen & Toubro. So I met him, and he knew that NEWS was making these products, designing and making these products of fire heaters and reformers, and kind of NEWS, but because of the ticket sizes ranging for these items was about 50 crores to 200 crores. So they kind of wanted to get out of this business because it's highly engineered equipment, custom-made products. So that's how Gautam suggested me about JNK Korea. He knew Mr. PhD personally, and and he suggested me to talk to him and get this and start manufacturing in India. So that's how I met Mr. King, and we got products and manufacturing to India. And 2010, we started JNK India, and Mr. Deepak Baruka, at that time he was also with NEWS+VIEWS. He has experience in terms of handling engineering